It is Sunday, January 15th, 2023. Today, I'm not doing my regular vlogs because I thought it'd be more important to talk about finances as it is the 15th of the month. And sometimes we do our finances either the beginning, the middle, or the end. And it's a really good time to have that talk. And we're not going to anything specific. It's just a general introduction to what I'll be talking about for the future in no particular order. It's all just based on experience. And so as a disclaimer, I would like to say, because it's a public video, it's not just for my own journal. I'm not a financial advisor, and the purpose of these videos are for education and entertainment, and therefore don't sue me. And with everything in life, when you learn something, when you hear something, it's always good to just, as they say, take it with a grain of salt. Go research something on your own or ask somebody that knows, and you'll be informed. I believe that it is better to be informed than not to. And it's also very important to share key information in the world, because understanding finances helps us understand the world. And unless you don't want to understand the world, then that's fine. But there are many ways that we can understand the world, whether it's spiritual, whether it's financially, or just basic, I don't know. People learn at different times. And right now we're talking about finances. So majority of these videos will include the beginning. So we'll start with my journey, my financial journey. We can move on to my mistakes that I've made, and if you've made them, what have you done to make things better? We can talk about savings and if that has worked for you. If it hasn't, we can talk about investments and if have you benefited from them, how do you view them, and what part of them are you involved with? Because myself, I have as of now, I've obviously taken a lot of my investments out of the stock market, but I have few investments in other things, so we can talk about those things too. And just a short introduction just to my financial journey is that in the 11th grade I got a part-time job, and in order for me to get credits from my high school, I had to do 15 hours minimum per week. And when those are completed and you finish a whole semester, you get 5 credits from school. Then after that, I went on to doing a financial advisor appointment at a local bank. And at that appointment, I got to learn a few things that were important, but because I never really worked on them, or I never got any more help from them, I didn't really know what to do with the information. And back then, we didn't have mediums like YouTube or Instagram to go and explore more by yourself. And some of the things they told me, I just thought they were given and I was to do them, and then that'll be it. And part of my financial advisor's appointment had to do with asking me where I see myself, how I want my life. And by that, with the job I had, he would determine where we'll be going. Then he showed me the history of money and how in the stock market, the way that everything has grown. And he's like, even though there are dips in this chart that he was showing me, but progressively there's always rises, and that's just how the economy works. So when I think back to that and I think of it today, and why we're talking about this is because finances and the stock market itself are not just a thing to do for yourself and benefiting from whatever it is that the market is giving you, but it's also a reflection of the world and how the world works, because we're all connected financially, and it doesn't matter if we remove ourselves from those finances. Everything that we have in this world comes from somewhere, comes from a country with raw materials where people had to suffer to have the things that we have. And if we're not understanding where these things are coming from, if we're not understanding our impact on the world because of finances, then we're just living under rocks. So personally, like I said before, it's important to be informed, because being informed will lead us to informing others, and together we could have well-informed individuals that can collectively talk about certain things and be in the same space and not have prejudices, even though we'll always have prejudices, but and just I don't know how to put this without sounding rude. Just don't live under a rock when it comes to money. That's all it is. So yeah, going forward, these videos will be very, very beneficial. So I don't think I'll talk much about stock exchange, because when it comes to like the stock market, I think that's a personal journey, and it's something worth investing in by, you know, Googling and YouTubing and seeing what you can do. Talk to a financial advisor and they can set you up and see. Because for me, before, even after the pandemic, I took out a lot of money from the stocks because I was going through personal issues and I just didn't value the stock market the way that I valued it before. And as cryptocurrencies continue to rise, I love trying new things. And of course, that's the reason why I even invest in some crypto. So there will be lots of talks that we will have going forward about whether it's savings or how to use banks properly, how to benefit from your bank, how to get free things, how to travel and benefit from different point systems. All those things we'll talk about, because your girl likes to get free stuff. And that's why I'm excited for you to come on this journey with me, because it's going to be so much fun and we get to learn our mistakes. You get to learn my mistakes because I'm the one making the video. And we can look back at the last 11 years since my appointment and see what has worked and what hasn't worked, and where we can go so that we can get better with the choices that we're making financially. So I will leave this here and we'll upload it. And I look forward to having more of these talks later. And I think that the schedule that I'm making and that will continue to make, like on my laptop, will have a structured way of talking about things, and they will be coming up as we go with life. Because again, the 1st, the 15th, and the 30th of the month are when I usually do my finances. So while I'm going through those moments, it will reflect better because everything is fresh in my head, instead of having like some random day in the week and then upload, because then we'll all be lost, and I don't want you to be lost. I don't want you to be lost. So that's all for now. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Be the best you that you absolutely can be, and be true to yourself, be true to the world, and be true to nature. And we'll see you in another video.